Hi, my Gemini friends. If your sun, moon, or rising falls into the sign of Gemini, then this is your reading. So, we're going to take a look at your week ahead and see what you can expect as far as obstacles, blessings, and more. So, what I'm going to do is shuffle these cards, grab a few piles, and we will get into your reading. So, hang in there. Welcome back, Gemini friends. So, before we jump into the spread here, I am going to give you some words that came up for your reading for this week prior to us jumping into any cards. So, the words that came up were passion, new, magical, determination, and stunning. So, however those words resonate with you, you can put them together to create a sentence, but you definitely have something new, passionate, magical, stunning, and well, determination is really all you. So you have some determination to move towards something. Maybe it's something new, something magical, stunning, passionate. So, yep, you can use those words this week, however they relate to you. That's what came up for you for your reading. So let's look at your first card here. This is your general energy of the week. All right, so we have shapeshifter, transform, and unveil your gifts. I love that the word shapeshifter is here for Geminis because this is like what they're notorious for. You're very good at being a chameleon and blending in with any crowd or any type of person, okay? So, next to the hanged man, it is asking you to take a pause here, to see something differently, and it might be asking you to shift your focus about who you truly are, like who you show up as. Like, take that look in the mirror and say, am I showing up as the real, authentic version of myself? Do I need to transform myself and unveil my gifts? Like, are you dimming yourself in some way? I'm also getting the word diminishing, hiding. Okay. So, what you're being asked to do here this week is to decipher for yourself the version of yourself you're identifying as, and is that truly who you authentically are? Is there something within you that needs to transform so that you can unveil your gifts, your true self? All right, let's look at the next pile. These are your obstacles and what you need to let go of. Be open to healing information. We have Medicine Guardian and the Seven of Cups. All right. So, Seven of Cups can be a few things. This could be illusion. This could be having lots of options, lots of choices. Now, it's calling to being open to the healing information. So, it's interesting that in this card, there's another cup. So, what I'm being called to point out to you is that you might be familiar with all that's in these cups, and maybe you've even sampled something from all of these cups. But there's this other option that you either hadn't considered or haven't been able to see. And again, tying back over here of needing to see things from a different perspective. So there's like this hidden cup that you were unaware of, and you might be seeking information about it at this time. And this might feel like hidden or occult information. Okay? So, what I'm getting with that is these cups may be all the cups that are just known to society, right? What's in all these cups? You have fame, fortune, love, wealth, all the kind of typical things that might identify in our society of things we might pursue in our life. But here's this other option that's presenting itself to you right now. And it's a healing option. Not only that, but it's asking you to be open to it because it's not something that is your normal stuff. So what they're drawing me to is here, maybe you're not a very spiritual person and they're calling you to do some spiritual research. Okay? But there's this new thing being presented to you, and it's actually going to help you over here in this category to allow you to transform and unveil your gifts. So, are you a healer? Maybe something that you have always done, you never would have associated as being healing to yourself, to others, whatever it is. But it's being presented to you as something that could potentially be very healing. Okay? The things that are coming to me are making music, making art, just little things that you may have done on the side and you didn't really think anything about it. It didn't seem like it was very important to you. You might be doing more research on it. Okay, so like if you do art, maybe you're looking into art therapy. Maybe if you make music, you're looking into sound therapy. So there's different forms of healing that can identify in your life. And again, it's outside of the norm of things. And it feels too like maybe this was veiled to you as the thing that you do as being a healing modality. That's also coming to me. So because it's, again, Seven of Cups can be illusion. It feels like something's being presented to you, and that's because you are forced to see things from a different perspective. And it's identifying to you as being a very healing option. All right, so that's your obstacle. Take a look at it and look at it from maybe a new perspective, and that's this Hanged Man energy. Okay, so maybe you may have snubbed your nose at something in the past, and you're like, oh, that's gobbledygook. I don't really use that word, so Geminis, is gobbledygook your word? All right, let's look at your next pile. These are your blessings and what to focus on. I just saw 2222. So we have be brave and honest as the knight and the wheel of fortune. I love this. All right, my throat chakra is giving me hell right now. And that definitely goes along with being honest. So there's some bit of information, Geminis, that you've been carrying around with you. Maybe these are secrets. All right, yep. Okay. What's coming to me or being shown to me is you have a choice. And again, in your blessings pile, you have a choice to keep something secret. I don't know what these secrets are. These might be ancestral secrets. Like maybe in your family, things are not great. I don't know what these are. This feels like masculine energy. Ugh, the throat chakra, I swear. Where maybe they are a particular way and you don't want to end up that way. And that may even include speaking up and being brave and honest about it towards these masculine energies, like standing up for yourself and saying, I don't want to be that way. What this is going to do is have a major shift in your life. And again, blessing here. It's tough to be brave and to speak your truth with honesty, especially if it's someone else's secrets that maybe you have just kept inside of you. And that's why the throat chakra is blocked, because it feels like you have been like almost forced not to be able to speak the truth about something. But in doing so, it's going to set you free here. What this feels like is your blessing is to be able to shift the cycles and to shift out of whatever this secretive energy is. And again, even with the Seven of Cups, that could be secretive energy too. Again, veils of illusions, that sort of thing. So whatever it is that's inside of you that really is calling, and I'm not even getting calling, I am getting screaming, scratching, clawing to get out. This has been gnawing at you for a long time. Let it go. Let it out. And let's not worry about who it's going to affect, because you're not going to choose, first of all, to repeat this cycle within your family and to identify as whatever this has been inside of you. It's literally, like I said, scratching, clawing, screaming, trying to get out, begging to get out. And you, when that feeling comes up, you just try to shove it back down, but it's beyond the point of being able to shove it back down anymore. Here's what's also coming back over here to this section is this is part of your transformation path. And this is part of unveiling your gifts of healing. It's you have been stifled in some way. There has been something put in place here in your family lineage that purposefully tried to stifle you from unveiling these healing gifts. And you are to the point now where you're right at this precipice of exposing whatever this is, being brave and speaking this truth. Maybe you just recently found out what this was. But as soon as you open that throat chakra, speak this truth, it's literally going to open up a portal for you, for your healing journey, and free you from something that's been holding you captive, what feels like not only your whole life, but past lives. Like, this is also stuck energy here, veiled in illusion. It's like that the opportunity is here to finally turn the wheel and to change something within your energy. And you're sitting here on the fence going, should I or shouldn't I? But this is your blessing. Spirit wants you to know to be brave like the night and to speak this truth because it needs to be spoken. And it's going to help you find your true authentic self that has been hidden from you, because you have been led to believe that you are a particular way when you are not. You are not that way. So I don't know who needed to hear this, but this is definitely masculine energy here. So even if you're a feminine listening, this could be fatherly influence. I am getting strong fatherly influence. It could be grandfather, just again, masculine lineage. So whether you're a masculine listening or a feminine listening, there's been some toxic masculine energy in your lineage, and you are keeping some sort of secret, some illusion, some veil in place that your soul is strongly calling you to call out and let go of, because you don't want to choose this for yourself moving forward. you already know that it's not for you. It's also going to help you with that throat chakra. Have any of you been feeling a literal lump in your throat, like it's time to speak this? Because it feels that way. I'm feeling that lump in my throat. Ooh. All right, let's get over to your last card here. This is a divine message from the universe. Wow. So we have broken arrow, embrace the energy of peace, and the Six of Pentacles. When you finally speak out about whatever this is, it doesn't matter that these arrows are broken. It's going to bring you peace. And for whatever this is for the other individuals involved, it's not your burden to carry. So someone may have made you feel guilty for wanting to tell a secret that's not yours to tell, but it is yours to tell because it's in your family lineage and you don't want to carry that burden any longer. So don't feel guilty about breaking the arrow and not wanting to continue on with this toxic masculine energy. It's okay to break the cycle because you're going to find your own peace. And these other people who have been involved, their peace is not your responsibility. And I'm getting that you may have felt that way your whole life, again, even past lives, where people have led you to feel guilty for not keeping the peace in something or keeping a secret. So the Six of Pentacles is very much about balance and equal give and take. And it's something that you have been craving. It is about to show up. Oof. All right, let's get into a little more deeply here. I mean, I don't know how much more deep we can get. That was a pretty deep message for my Gemini friends here. Ooh-wee. Gemini. Tell me more about this reading, please. Thank you. Courage arrives when you step over fear. Yes. How many of you have been afraid? Fear is false evidence appearing real. And someone, maybe even more than one person, has kept you in this fear mentality. But courage arrives when you step over that fear. So the fear is not real. Again, it's an illusion. It's that veil that they have placed over you. It's an illusion. You're going to speak your truth and you're going to find peace and balance and happiness. And it doesn't matter what happens to these other people because that is not your problem. They have led you to believe that it might be your problem, but it is not. It is not your problem. They're going to suffer the consequences of their own actions. Endurance is the key to success. Look at all that green and purple. So I'm also feeling like this is a lot of heart chakra healing. So keep going. You're going to make it. Even if at times it feels difficult. Your path may be bumpy, but this will soon alter. All right, absolutely. Again, it feels like so you're sitting straddling this fence and you got one leg on one side and one leg on the other side. Once you decide to jump over the fence, peace, balance, like success. Yep. You just need to muster up this little bit of courage to be able to do it. Let's get one more. Be like your spirit guide. Yes, if you need help or assistance at this time, you are being called to call your spirit guides and maybe help push you over that fence. Like, help me, just let me go. Like, trust fall. That's what this feels like. Trust fall. All right, let's get you a Visions of the Soul meditation and portal card to close your reading out. Let's get one of those, please, for our Gemini friends. This one. Thank you. We have cosmic knowledge. Awesome. Cosmic knowledge number 28. All right, so this is knowledge, wisdom, power, intuition, strength, passion. Use this portal to access cosmic knowledge through intuitive connection of the cosmic energies that create balance between yin and yang. So, yin and yang is masculine and feminine. This card here is also representative of balance. So, by talking about this toxic masculine energy, it is going to bring balance with the masculine and the feminine, both within you and externally. Your declaration of intent: I embrace all of who I am and awaken my sacred connection to cosmic knowledge. You are asked to throw out all false knowledge in order to open your intuitive connection to Source, to all that is divine in the cosmos. Sacred wisdom is available to you, however, you must acknowledge and embrace all aspects of self. The sacred embrace of the yin and yang create a balance, an equilibrium from which you are able to discern that which is your own truth. Your masculine and feminine aspects come into harmony now in order for you to understand the role that you must play in repairing the rift between humans on Mother Earth, between man and woman, father, mother, and child, brothers and sisters. With access to this cosmic knowledge comes a great responsibility in wielding its powers with fairness, justice, and compassion. Reach out to this vault of wisdom and seek that which has your name on it. Bring it back through your heart and share it with the world. There it is. So, this transform and unveil your gifts is also bringing me to this too, right? Once we find that balance within ourselves, our gifts are going to just magically appear, right? And in your words in the very beginning, we got the word magical. So your magic is like hidden just beneath yourself, and you're just being called to be brave and be honest about something, and these gifts will magically appear to you, Gemini. All right, so that is your reading for this week. I want to thank you all so much for joining me. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. I wish you all a lifetime of happiness, health, wealth, abundance, and so much love. Take care, and I'll see you on the next one.